Now listen up, people party, they say parties are fun.
What kind of party?
Like the Democrats or Republicans.
Now listen here, people party, they say party means dance.
What kind of dance?
You gotta get in your political stance.
Now listen up, people party, they say parties are fun.
What kind of party?
There are many parties, you pick one.
Now listen here, people party, they say party means dance.
What kind of dance?
You gotta get in your political stance.
Yeah. In our country, we are called Americans, and we can agree with each other on many things, but not always on everything. There's lots of issues. Parties often challenge each other with different views. Join with a party where your values are respected. Power in numbers to get your candidate selected.
One of the two largest groups, the Democratic Party. Traditional symbol is the patriotic donkey. Generally viewed to be those who think liberally. Figuratively said to be on the left politically. Party believes government should be large in size and nationally protect the well-being of our lives.
Why, how about the Republican Party? The grand old party, it's the GOP. Many from this party want the country more conservative, believing government should remain small and be reserved a bit, and do things only that citizens on their own cannot. The elephant is the party symbol and mascot.
Do you know who you support yet?
Hardly.
Well, maybe consider voting for a third party, usually the underdog. And it's evident no third party candidate has ever been president. Some voters won't let that change what they decide. Start up the campaign, you're in for a ride.
Now listen up, people party, they say parties are fun.
What kind of party?
Like the Democrats or Republicans.
Now listen here, people party, they say party means dance.
What kind of dance?
You gotta get in your political stance.
Now listen up, people party, they say parties are fun.
What kind of party?
There are many parties, you pick one.
Now listen here, people party, they say party means dance.
What kind of dance?
You gotta get in your political stance.
Well, the very first party in this country to exist was the party that was known as the Federalists. It was started by the man Alexander Hamilton. Wanted strong central government, that was his plan.
Thomas Jefferson and James Madison did begin a group called Democratic Republicans. They cut spending and made state power strong, appealed to farmers who labored all year long.
But in the 1800s, those parties fell apart, and the Democrats that we know today had their start. At their heart was Andrew Jackson, who wanted social action. The vote of farmers and workers is what he was attracting.
The faction that opposed them were Democratic foes and were known as the Whigs, a British name chosen. No, not those that you wear on your head, but those that said the president is limited.
But then the Whigs began bickering before the Civil War. Some formed the Republicans in 1854, and the one to represent them, Abraham Lincoln, the first president to be a Republican.
And though they've been changing, still change along the way. Republicans and Democrats are what we have today.
They each hold primaries, party elections, and nominate the winners at the party convention. Now listen up, people party, they say parties are fun.
What kind of party?
Like the Democrats or Republicans.
Now listen here, people party, they say party means dance.
What kind of dance?
You gotta get in your political stance.
Now listen up, people party, they say parties are fun.
What kind of party?
There are many parties, you pick one.
Now listen here, people party, they say party means dance.
What kind of dance?
You gotta get in your political stance.
Some people are Democrats, others are Republicans. Some people have other parties, are you a part of one?
Some people are Democrats, others are Republicans. Some people have other parties, are you a part of one?
Joining a party is lots of fun. You might be a Democrat or Republican.
Joining a party means get up and dance, and it also means choosing your political stance.
So what exactly do Republicans believe? To start, the Republican Party calls itself the Party of Opportunity, referring to the idea that in the U.S. there should be equal pursuit of opportunity for all. To achieve this end, they believe there should be limited government interference in daily life as it leads to a better functioning state. This means fewer business regulations and smaller bureaucracies in public institutions. The figurehead of the modern conservative movement, Ronald Reagan, explained it best. The 9 most terrifying words in the English language are,
I'm from the government and I'm here to help.
When it comes to the economy, Republicans tend to believe in the power of the free market to generate wealth. This is an idea espoused by Reagan's supply-side economics, colloquially known as the trickle-down theory. In this system, it's believed that low taxes for the rich will prompt them to invest in businesses, thus creating more jobs, causing the wealth to trickle down to the poor. This theory was most recently seen in the George W. Bush-era tax cuts for those making more than $200,000 a year. Today, this is accepted doctrine in the Republican Party. The most recent party platform, ratified in 2012, espouses the belief that any American who works hard, dreams big, and follows the rules can achieve anything he or she wants. As a result, Republicans don't believe in many social services like welfare or a single-payer healthcare system. Aside from Medicare and Medicaid, Republicans prefer to stick to private insurers. Repealing Obamacare is a crucial part of their platform. Republicans also tend to hold conservative views on social issues. Despite gay marriage bans being ruled unconstitutional in 2015, candidates like Ben Carson and Mike Huckabee have expressed their opposition to the idea. The 2012 platform opposes a redefinition of marriage and maintains an anti-abortion stance. Republicans are also known for supporting the military. Ever since Theodore Roosevelt's presidency, the GOP has advocated for American exceptionalism and intervention around the world. Republicans believe this is possible only through a strong military. Today, the platform advocates peace through strength, promoting American ideals of freedom and democracy while maintaining a formidable army. But today, the Republican Party has seen internal instability. Within Congress, far-right members have forced the unseating of the Speaker of the House and prevented party unity despite a congressional majority. This split has threatened to divide the Republican Party. Clearly, there are many types of Republicans, from free market conservatives to the religious right. The diversity of views within the party is astounding. That being said, Republicans do all seem to agree on two things: lower taxes and smaller government.
So what exactly do Democrats believe? Well, the modern Democratic Party traces its roots to the progressive President Franklin D. Roosevelt. At the height of the Great Depression, Roosevelt created Social Security and other big government programs meant to protect the unemployed and the working poor. Through government-sponsored public works projects, he created jobs and opportunities for those suffering from the stock market crash. Today, Democrats still believe in the power of government to provide a just and equal society. Democrats advocate stricter government regulation on big business and larger participation in the social safety net. In March 2010, President Obama signed the Affordable Care Act into law, thereby increasing access to health care via government subsidies and decreasing the power of private insurers. He has also increased government subsidies for low-income families and even rolled out a program providing free internet. The party also champions the middle class and has generally supported labor movements and unions. They do this by promoting progressive tax plans in which wealthier members of society pay a higher percentage on their income than the poor or middle class. However, this isn't always the case. President Obama recently signed the Trans-Pacific Partnership, or TPP, which Democratic candidate Bernie Sanders has said will likely undercut U.S. workers. On social issues, Democrats are seen as being open to societal change, often helping those who face discrimination and poverty. Although they generally oppose undocumented immigration, they believe that the government should help those who want to immigrate while focusing on deporting dangerous criminals. The Democratic Party considers itself an ally for LGBT causes, citing the president's support for same-sex marriage. In addition, they believe in a proper separation of church and state, along with stricter gun control laws. And while both Republicans and Democrats have advocated for a strong military, Democrats in particular prefer diplomatic cooperation and collaboration over military force. The party platform emphasizes restoring America's image by restoring a relationship with its allies. There are a wide variety of views within the Democratic Party, though. Just look at the differences between Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders. But generally, Democrats tend to take a left-leaning position by American standards, advocating equal opportunity through government regulation and oversight.
Yeah. You don't gotta vote Democrat or Republican. I know at times that politics can be puzzling, but you got choices, you don't never gotta rush. Let me tell you that there's third parties that we don't discuss. Trust, and one is the libertarian. Less government, more business advantages. And if you're feeling that, then you can side with Gary Johnson. Born in North Dakota, built an empire in college. Fiscally conservative and socially liberal. Net worth $3 million, that's just the minimum. Once governor of New Mexico, like his wages high and his taxes low. Opposing foreign war, that's not optimal. Military budget cut in half if he wanted though. And there's another party titled Green that prefer that corporations all be governed all the same. And every woman, man, and child should have to pay a thing just for health care. Cause it's something that we need. If you like that, then you could vote for Jill Stein. Her medical degree at Harvard sharpened the mind. Fighting for the people and the people in the mines. Rich taxes rise, the poor tax decline. Food, water, housing, working lights, health care, and voting, all of those is human rights, get rid of the student debt, plan to treat the planet right, put billions in the economy, looking to give it life, right? See people, yeah, there's always a choice. Everybody has their pride and we all have a voice. If you stuck worried about voting Clinton and Trump, so other options on the table, you can choose what you want. Yeah, 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 if you can choose what you want, it's other options on the table, you can choose what you want.
The most well-known version is the one that grew out of the 1960s counterculture movement in the U.S. In short, the libertarian philosophy says that everybody should have absolute freedom to live their lives how they see fit, as long as they respect everybody else's right to do the same. This generally means that most libertarians advocate for minimalist government on the basis that it should have no say whatsoever in the decisions a person makes about his or her personal life. This is a pretty Republican-leaning ideal. At the same time, libertarians stress social freedoms like the right to gay marriage and abortion. In a nutshell, libertarianism appeals to people because it combines both political worlds. That may be why the Libertarian Party has been called the third largest party by both membership and popular vote in the U.S. But libertarianism is unique in its own way. It tends to support what is called a night watchman state, where the only function of a government is to protect its citizens from being injured or defrauded. Thus, government should only consist of a military, a police force, and a court system. Additionally, some libertarians think agencies like the FDA are intrusive because they try to regulate what you can and cannot ingest. Safety laws like seatbelt or helmet requirements are also considered to be violations of freedom. Libertarians also tend to lean towards drug legalization, getting rid of welfare, and supporting gun rights.
The party can basically be broken down into 4 pillars: peace, ecology, or protecting the environment, social justice, and grassroots democracy. Need more details? According to their website, Greens don't take corporate or PAC campaign contributions, are pro-choice, think college should be free, are for true universal health care, are really concerned about climate change, and when it comes to foreign policy, Greens are for a non-interventionist approach and less military spending.
We are really a party of, by, and for the people. We have the unique liberty to stand up for what it is that people need. We call for free public higher education as a basic right. We also call for bailing out a generation of young people who are locked into predatory student loan debt without the ability to repay that debt because the jobs aren't there. We call for a minimum $15 an hour living wage. Climate change is undoubtedly the greatest threat faced by humanity ever in our history. We need to mobilize now in order to clean up our energy system and transform our economy to 100% clean renewable energy by 2030. We call for a foreign policy based on international law and human rights, not on economic and military domination. We need to end the war on drugs and treat drug issues as public health issues, not as a crime. We need to have an improved Medicare for All system, which provides health care as a human right for everyone, cradle to grave, head to toe. We're all immigrants in this country, and we need to recognize that immigration is actually a source of incredible strength, our diversity, and our creativity in this culture. So we need to provide a welcoming path to citizenship to those immigrants who are at the heart of our economies and our community.
We will.
We will.
We will.
We will.
We will.
We will.
We will be counted.
We will matter.
We will stand our ground.
We will be brave. Brave. Brave.
We will be heard. Heard.
We will.
We will.
We will.
We will organize.
We will.
Vote.
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 Vote. Vote. Vote.
We will.
Vote because we matter.
Because you matter.
We will vote because we make a difference.
We will vote. We will. We will.